happened on February 15th. Crossover happened. So, if you're wondering what crossover is all about, well, bills. Bills went from the House to the Senate, from the Senate to the House. So, if a bill did not cross over, that means it's dead. Sometimes dead is good.
Welcome to the third edition of the Session Scoop. This is a very special crossover edition where we are going to play the game Hot or Not with a few key bills of interest. Thank you to Raylan Williams, Action Alliance staff, for suggesting this game and giving us the wonderful idea. Thanks to Sid for making it happen. Let's get started. SB 494. This is a bill that is very much hot. This bill creates protections against workplace harassment and discrimination, and we believe it is going to be hot in the House, and we would like to see your support on it. SB 174. This bill, very, very, very much not hot. This bill, you may recall, was a reciprocal no contact order bill that has morphed into an affirmative defense for respondents of protective orders when they violate that order. So we think that is very dangerous, could have an incredibly chilling effect on petitioners, victims who want to seek safety, want to seek out a protective order. This essentially codifies the, well, she made me do it excuse. Well, she baited me into this. So we think this is very much a not hot bill, and we're gonna need your help killing this. It squeaked out of the Senate. We're gonna need your help killing it in the House. HB 671, Hope Cards. This passed, it sailed. It passed through the House unanimously in every single committee, and as of yesterday afternoon, it passed Senate Judiciary. The two hurdles left: get through Senate Finance and get over the Senate floor, get read 3 times, engrossed by the Senate, and then passed on to the governor's desk. We think this bill is hot. HB 671, Hope Cards. HB 69, you may recall that this bill was very much not hot. This bill created a presumption for shared parenting time in the code section related to best interests of the child. So, as you can imagine, very difficult for parenting survivors who are escaping or fleeing violence, prolongs litigation abuse, and may require the courts to consider shared parenting time over the best interests of the child and over issues like, was there abuse happening? Was there family violence that occurred in the home? This bill is very much not hot, and thankfully we're not even going to put it up there because it is dead. SJ5. This bill we believe is really hot, and we also think is really going to need your support as it crosses over into the House. The House companion died, unfortunately, in 2022. We have some folks in our legislature who believe that repealing the discriminatory ban on LGBTQ marriage that is a part of Virginia's Constitution, they believe that that's not worth our time. We believe that LGBTQ folks, everyone has the right to a healthy, equitable, safe relationship, and we believe that this should not be a part of our Constitution. So SJ5, which would repeal that ban, we think this is a hot bill, and we need your help in the House. HB 1051. This is a bill that was not even docketed, thankfully, so I won't get too into it, but it would have undone all of our work around firearms prohibitions attached to permanent or final protective orders in Virginia. Just would have undone all of that. Thankfully, not even docketed, didn't even get a hearing. It's a bad bill, it's dead. HB 713. This bill would have created a definition of coercive control and put that in the criminal code section in Virginia, made it a crime to commit coercive control in the context of family abuse. We really, really liked the skeleton, kind of the structure of this bill, the intent behind it. We had some key changes we wanted to see, like, for example, switching it over to the civil code, making it grounds for protective order, and strengthening the language a little bit so that we can ensure that survivors don't have abusers who are savvy enough to use that language against them. And so we wanted to avoid some unintended consequences. This bill, with the work of Delegate Keem and his team, and the folks who were involved in bringing it forward, we asked that it get carried over to 2023 and that we come together and work on it outside of session. So that's exactly what we're going to do. It's a hot bill, but also not one we're going to deal with until 2023. So we're going to put it in the dead pile for now. HB 212. This bill would reinstate all of our trap laws related to abortion. This bill would make it incredibly difficult, yet again, for survivors of sexual and domestic violence to access abortion and particular types of reproductive health care without getting layers of informed consent from multiple physicians. You may remember that in 2020, all those trap laws were taken off the books. That's what they're called, trap laws were taken off the books. Reproductive health care, including abortion, became much easier to access, particularly for survivors who experience reproductive coercion and sexual assault. This would put all of that right back in the code. We believe it is very much not hot, and it has passed the House and it's on to the Senate. We are hoping that our senators are going to defend reproductive justice and freedom and kill this bill. It's in the not hot pile. We may need your help with it though. That's it. Taking your dog for a walk is a great self-care strategy.